Welcome back to Rome Total War Imperium Surrectum. We're going to be playing one of the hardest factions in the game, which is Athens, the masters of stoicism, mythology and trade. Our objective in this campaign is to unite Greece under one banner. Let me just take you through the initial challenges of Greece. Over in the north we have the Antigonids. These guys are probably the strongest faction in Greece at the moment. You can see they're spread out everywhere. Our immediate neighbours are the Bohemian League. They are a stronger version of Athens, except we have the city of Athens, which is our strongest card. Further south we have the Spartans. They are a relatively strong faction. Next to them we have
Messene,
Grapes, and obviously Rome over here, still establishing itself. So our opening moves are going to be really important. Let me just go through what we have. A relatively decent army here. We have a relatively decent general, although he's quite old. Up here we have two other settlements, which are sort of our island chain settlements. We're of course playing on extreme mode. And Athens itself is probably the richest city in Greece, which is great for us, but it's very, very isolated. Athens, military-wise, isn't great. Can't recruit phalangites, which are the huge pike-carrying spears of the Macedonians. We can only recruit Athenian hoplites, which are decent hoplites, but not the best. We also have this special sort of unique unit to Athens, which is the Athenian, I'm going to call them Marines, because that's what they are. Very, very good light attack troops, good for flanking. You can see it says very good stamina on it, which means they can run a lot. A great Total War YouTuber covers this game extensively. I watched his guide to Athens to give me an idea of where to go. So if you want to check him out, he definitely helped me to figure out what's going on in the start of this turn and different options that we have. So first things first, what we're going to do, we either attack our ally or we can attack the Antigonids. A suggestion is, from my fellow commentators, we go after the Boeotian. Let's say Boeotian, it sounds a little bit better than Boeotian, because you can get a draw out battle here rather than having to siege it down. Personally, I'm going to go for the Antigonids this time, just because they're split apart here. I'm just worried the Antigonids are going to declare war on me, and then I've got two huge factions bearing down on me immediately. Corinth here is also a minor city, so taking Corinth is going to be really important for us because it's also a massive prize to be had. I reckon that will be the play, and then we'll see what the Antigonids do. The good thing about it really is the Boeotians have a sort of buffer between us and the Antigonids, so they can't bring this army down necessarily, which is why I'm going to attack them rather than the Boeotians. I'm going to recruit hoplites, but just need some troops to hold the front line, so we're going to try and hit the Antigonids turn one, and we have managed to get a spy in there, which is fantastic. Useless game. They have spears, they should do a good decent. It's the worst charge ever. And the question is now, do we then move on to Megara? Because there's an army up here. I want to figure out what that is. Hoplites, Peltast, cavalry, a relatively rubbish governor. Should be able to win the cav engagement, should be able to win the missile engagement, but it's still a risk. But I think it is the play. I think we have to take Megara. If the Boeotians stab us in the back, or somehow they manage to make their way through here, we really are in trouble. So it's a risk. I'm not really too sure what else we can do though. I'm hoping that this army here does not come down and relieve us. If they do, we're going to have to fight for our lives. And also I'm hoping this army has no way through past the Boeotian League. Antigonids didn't do anything. Boeotians didn't attack us. There we go. Finally, turn over. No one attacked Athens. Thank goodness. Let's fight this one out. Alright, so we've taken Megara. Again, I'm just going to occupy it for now. There's a draw out opportunity here again. That may be an interesting idea actually. Try and take Corinth this turn before the Greek city-states can start sieging it down. I reckon we need to try and get this general out of the way. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that puts him right next to the city, so actually it's worked out well for us. So we're going to try a draw-out battle here. Let's see if it works. And it does. Okay, we have to kill these three units. If we don't kill them, we won't be able to take the city. we're going to have to make an advance on them relatively quickly. Yeah, so we've got to intercept these Antigonid units here. They see the Athenian cavalry coming in. They're splitting off their mercenary hoplite to face us. Looks like our cavalry is going to make short work of this Peltas unit. Worried about them withdrawing at any point. We've got to chase this down. Oh, is that my cavalry gone? Ah, didn't realise that they had spears. That's a silly mistake from me. I'm going to hit these hoplites hard now. I want to try and pin them for a second. We need to pin them for a second so our Ankontiskai can fire at them. Looks like we managed to rout those, that unit, and the hoplites have gone as well. We're going to fake a charge on the AI. Clever move from the AI there, waited for the last second, but we were very much aware of what we were doing. Alright. Managed to split their army apart. We did miss their general. Yeah, we didn't manage to take him. That's a real shame. Yeah, it's the general that went back in. Because we're right next to Corinth, it's not going to let us maneuver or anything, is it? Yeah. The reason why this is a problem is that if I couldn't take Corinth without a siege, I would leave my army open to attack from multiple angles and would have to therefore withdraw. Let's pop a couple of spies in here. 40% chance. Oof. Gosh, that's going to be tough. 20% chance. Yeah. Let's try one more time to get into Corinth. Yeah. I haven't had much luck. I haven't managed to get him to get into Corinth yet. How is that one a success? 20% chance to get in. I've been trying for ages to try and get my other spy in. I just thought, oh, I'll try the other one. He gets in. We lost our good spy, but we managed to get in the gate. So one spy down. Not great news for us. He was a good spy, but obviously not good enough.
We will not stop until our dead foes feel the field.
Yeah. We know that the enemy's reinforcements are going to come from this road, I reckon. We're going to try and block them either here or here. And if we can block them there, we can win on the timer again. We didn't bunch up too much, which means our columns are going to be able to go into the city very quickly. And we're going to send our missile infantry up here as fast as we physically can. Try and take these walls so we don't get hit in the back. Enemy reinforcements are already in the city. Okay, we need to run now. We may be able to fight in this corner if we can be quick. We're in the town centre. Got to get them in position now. Oh, we're gonna get through. Oh, it's gonna be so close. We're gonna take them though. They're all spread out down here like a bunch of idiots. So, and we have finally blocked off the street. Couple of Tarentines. Might move our general in just to finish them off. And you see this silly redeployment stuff like this. Make sure our missiles are all targeting these cavalry units. As you can see, they're pushing us back here. If we can break one of their general's units before this unit also breaks. Watching this unit's morale because it's very important it doesn't break. We do not want this cavalry to touch the... they did. They broke through. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We're just going to make sure our hoplites don't also break. Yeah, they took a lot of damage there as those cavalry broke through. Lost almost 50 men. But finally, even though we took a lot of friendly fire there. Oh, well, it looks like we have lost... What are we doing? Oh my gosh. They were focused on the Tarentines and the Tarentines ran. And then the hoplites chased them like idiots. This is basically the only way we're going to be able to break these guys is to hit them in the rear with some missile units. Sometimes formations work well. Sometimes the game mechanics work well, sometimes they really just fail miserably. So I'm going to suggest that we just occupy. Okay, we have to lower the tax rate. So end of turn 2, we have Corinth under our control, and we have Athens under our control, as long as 2 extra cities. So it's going pretty well for us turn 2. We could take Argos here, but if we spread ourselves too thin and we have someone come in and attack us, we don't have enough men. Taking Corinth got us a lot of casualties, so we need to retrain these really. I think we need to get some marines. Epibate. We need some of those really to hit those hoplites on the flank. I think that's maybe where we need to invest a little bit of our time and money. And some decent cavalry. So we'll have pretty much a strong army. Probably better take these 2 settlements. Tempted to say we could just do it right now. Hopefully we can take Argos and then move down to these 2 cities down here, and that will give us a little bit more of a foothold on mainland. Interestingly, they've dropped an army off the Grape faction right next to Corinth. If they declare war on us, then their 1 unit can do it. What we're going to do with 1 unit. But it looks like we're going to have to fight this siege manually, unfortunately. Unless we can find where our spy is. Oh, there's the main army from the Messene. It's blocked by Greek city-state forces right now. There's no way they can get through that. There was no way into Argos, either through spies or through drawouts, so I had to do a regular siege. Antagonids didn't do anything to us this time again, strangely. Be interesting to see what the Grape faction does. I'm going to call them the Grapes. We're walking a very narrow path. If we make a mistake and the Greeks collapse on us, or the Boeotians collapse on us, or Sparta starts to get a bit fussy with us, we're doing well, but we can't overextend too much. Okay, the Grapes didn't attack us. They've just randomly put a unit there. Very annoying. And now we take Argos. I'm not fighting another battle against 37 men. Okay, good. 114 casualties? My gosh. We are now dangerously close to being too overexposed.
Ready. On shore.
Oh man, he didn't open the gate, unfortunately. We can't overextend too much. Okay, that's random. Every Athenian troop is now in this army. These are the big boys, the Spartan hoplites. Okay, this is not good. Let's see how much damage they do.